Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. New set, new us. You guys saw the announcement. This is our first video of the year, and it is, by God, the worst movies of 2018.
Yeah.
Now, the way it's going to work, we're going to go run down this list really fast to get it done and to get you guys into the groove. We are going to go 5 honorable mentions. Now, Jonathan here does not have that many movies because he has not seen that many movies. But what me and Matt are going to do are 5 honorable mentions, and then 10 through 6, 5 through 2, and then our number 1 worst movie of the year. Mm-hmm. So, Matt, you want to do it?
Lead us out.
Do I have to?
These movies are crap, by the way. These movies are so bad, they make you want to shoot yourself.
Oh boy.
Which is why I didn't see most of them.
Yeah.
Well, you're welcome for that, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Starting with my first honorable mention, Maze Runner: The Death Cure. Boy, oh boy. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
I'm just not. I'm gonna do you the favor in the editing process, buddy, and keep it short and sweet.
I love it.
Honorable mentions.
I love that.
Next up, Netflix's Mowgli. I'm sorry, Andy Serkis. I love you to death, but no. I'm sorry. It was bad. I mean, oh,
that's sad.
Yeah.
Too bad.
It was depressing. No music. None. Next up, Action Point. Wow, Johnny Knoxville, you have fallen far. That's all. Next is Death Wish. Just, no. Stop it, Bruce. Stop. just stop. And last but not least, another just stop. Pacific Rim Uprising.
Yes.
Leave it to the first one. So, I'm going to run through mine really quick.
But we're really depressed about those.
Yep. I'm going to run through mine really quick. Honorable mentions are Slender Man. Garbage, piece of crap movie. Cloverfield Paradox. I don't even know where you guys were thinking that was going to be good.
I didn't even like the first one.
Rampage. Mm-hmm. Rampage was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
As I figured.
You luckily didn't have to sit through this one with me because I took the kid to see it. Nutcracker in the Four Realms.
Yeah.
And another honorable mention came out in, I think, February. It stayed with me because I hated it so much. Red Sparrow.
Yeah.
Garbage.
That was a rough movie. Top 10. Jonathan, start us off.
Wait, no, he doesn't. He only has 5.
I only have my top 4.
He only has 4. He only has 4.
Because I didn't
That's
see as many
right.
shitty movies as these guys.
You're welcome.
Because they steered
welcome.
me away from them.
You're welcome.
So they saved
We're not
hours
doing that again this year.
No, we're gonna
life.
just invite you and never tell you if they're crap. So you have to see them.
Uh-huh.
All right, go ahead, buddy.
All right.
10 through 6.
10 through 6. Number 10, Wrinkle in Time. Oh, man, I had some hopes for this movie.
Yeah, this was bad.
Not much, but some. Just because the cast was good, the visuals looked nice from the trailer, everything like that. We took
Took the kid to see it.
Yeah, you took your kid and
My brother
your
took
niece.
his kid.
Yeah. It was bad. I didn't want to stay there, but I felt kind of bad for the kids, so I wasn't going to leave because of that.
They were bored.
They were bored, yeah. That's how you know it's a bad movie. And a kid's movie at that.
Which is too bad because it's like a classic kids book. And
yeah.
I remember reading it in school and kind of
also,
liking it.
It's also not the first time they've made the movie, and it failed that time,
so it's
too.
kind of...
So I think it's time to give up.
There it is.
All right. Number 9, we got Truth or Dare. So, man, I actually kind of had some hope for this because it seemed like an interesting premise, but I knew it wasn't going to be good at all. But I was hoping it would be better than this. Next up, at number 8, Insidious: The Last Key. One of the first we saw this year.
Yep.
And it's stuck to the bottom of the list this entire time. So number 7, Slender Man. It was bad. That's kind of all I want to say on it. So my last one for this section, Gringo. The one that you guys didn't see for sure.
Thank God I didn't have to see it.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go for me. 10 through 6.
What do you got, Zach?
No, I know. I'm going to start the list with a movie that I feel like a lot of people actually like. But for me, it just didn't click. Hereditary. I hated this movie. I didn't get the creepiness. The gore. There was some gore in there that was kind of like, oh boy. But besides that, I didn't like the story. I didn't like the direction of it. It just It didn't click with me. I'm sorry. I usually like A24 movies, but this one just bombed. Number 9, Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald.
Boy.
Stay away from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Don't you touch my Harry Potter. Johnny Depp, just stop.
Yeah.
Number 8, another one that I was hoping would just give us a little bit more. Jurassic World: The Fallen Kingdom. Boy, oh boy, did this kingdom fall. It is garbage, garbage, garbage. There's no other better way to explain this movie than a hot, steaming pile of garbage. Number 7, another movie I really wanted to like. Solo: A Star Wars Story. There's nothing good about this movie. Nothing. I don't even care where the Millennium Falcon came from. This was a hot, steaming pile of poo. And another one you guys didn't watch that I watched on the lovely cable box is Hurricane Heist. Holy crap, this movie was so bad.
The fact that this isn't your number 1 is amazing.
This movie is so stupid.
I can't believe you watched it.
I
thought it looked like a Sharknado.
It was worse than Sharknado. At least Sharknado knows what it is.
No.
This movie legit... No, hold on.
Okay.
This movie literally tried to be an action movie around, like, Sharknado technology style of CGI. Like, they were like, let's be a badass action movie with CGI of Sharknado.
Yeah.
And it is dog poo. It is now 5-2 time. John, since you only have 4, how do you want to do this?
Let's just
Let him do it. Let him do it.
Yeah. No, he'll finish it off, and then he'll start with his number. He'll start the final one.
Okay, that works.
Go ahead.
So, all right. So, back to I had to look up that thing for Zach, so now my list has disappeared.
Hang on. Go ahead.
Uno momento, por favor.
What is your numero 5 for poo-poo?
Uno cinco for poo poo is another movie that you guys luckily did not have to watch.
Oh, thank God.
15-17 to Paris.
I remember you watching this movie and telling me how bad it was.
Clint, you done f***ed up. I'm sorry, buddy. I know we're trying to be better, but I had to say it.
Now, was it the
I love you,
story
Clint.
or was it the acting that
Everything.
did it in for you?
Everything.
Next one.
Next one, Jurassic World. Yeah. What is it? Evolution? Fallen Kingdom?
Fallen Kingdom.
I don't even remember anymore. I just don't care.
You're trying to forget.
Thank God we didn't see this in Disneyland, because we were going to do that. Next up, the one that we walked out of, for a guaranteed fact, Mortal Engines. Peter Jackson failed us again. Why did you do this?
You actually walked out of it?
We did.
Yeah, we legitimately walked out of it. And we went to see, I think, the Mule right after.
Yeah.
And then you, I believe, went to the bathroom.
No, I went to go refill
popcorn. You went to go refill popcorn. And you saw one of the guys that was in the theater watching Mortal Engines with us. And you asked him, how did it end? And he's like, it didn't. Because he walked out too. That tells you something.
That's pretty bad.
Number 2, our most recent viewing, Holmes and Watson.
How sad
man.
How sad is it that that's the last
I could
movie
tell
of
it was
the
going to
year
be bad just from the trailer.
That's the last movie I saw in theaters.
of 2018?
Oh, what a way to go out. I feel bad.
I know, buddy. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and step in there so he doesn't kill himself.
Why, Will? Why, John?
Well, all right. Well, number 5 on my list again starts with another movie that a lot of people ended up liking, but because of the ending of this movie, ruined it completely for me. Is Sorry to Bother You. I hated the ending, and it took away from such a good movie, and it just drops it on its head and asks you, do you care? No, you don't, because at the end, they all turn to horses.
What?
They turn to horse people.
They turned to horse people?
It's a legitimate movie about an entire group of people, and then they all turn to horse people.
Yeah, no, it's weird. It's as weird as you think.
Sounds like some horse shit.
Get out. Leave now.
Anyway, it's bad. Don't waste your time. Don't watch it. Next on the list is, oh god, this is one of the worst horror movies I'd say in the last 10 years. Possession of Hannah Grace. It is a hot steaming pile of garbage, which could have been such an interesting style of a movie, and they just run it into the ground.
It must have sucked, because usually you like those kind of movies.
I love these kind of movies.
Yeah, that did make my secondary honorable.
See, I would have thought it'd be
garbage.
something like Exorcism of Emily Rose or something, but
Well, see, the thing about this is that I really wanted to like it because for first things first, here's how you can trust a horror movie, guys. I'll let you in on a little secret. If it's rated R, there's hope. If it's PG-13, it's garbage. Besides a couple. There's a few PG-13 scary movies that
what
are
if
really
it's
good.
PG?
If it's PG, that means it came out before the reading of PG-13 was created. My number 3 is Matt's number 2, is Holmes and Watson. The only reason this gets number 3 instead of number 2 is because we didn't walk out of this.
But that's only because it was so much shorter than Mortal Engines.
But no, Will, this is why I stopped you, is because Will, John, come on, guys. You are better than this. You have given us the best comedies that I remember in the last
Talladega
15
Nights, Step Brothers,
Bake. Shake and bake. I don't know what happened. I don't know why you guys decided to do this, but it's not good. Don't waste your time.
And you said it many times. Seems like it was written by a 13-year-old.
It is written by a 13-year-old. Hands down. You guys know exactly where you were aiming at, and guess what? You're not getting the money from 13-year-olds because they don't make any money.
glad I skipped it.
Last movie, 2018.
You know what? There's one thing I will mention about that movie.
There
was a group of people in the theater. They were smoking weed, and they still said the movie was bad. That's how you know it's bad. When the potheads say it's bad.
Then you know it's bad.
It's bad.
Mic drop moment.
All right.
Without actually dropping.
All right, John, give us your 4 through 2, buddy.
Okay, 4 through 2 for me. Now, like I said, I haven't seen as many shitty movies as these guys.
That's because we helped them out.
Yes, thank you again. So, for me,
Prepping myself now.
number 4 is the 2018 version of Halloween. And I know this might be a controversial pick for some people, but I was disappointed with it. I felt like they were trying...
This is the last time you're going to see John.
Number 3 might bring a little more consensus. It was The Predator.
Okay.
Another big disappointment.
That was garbage.
You know, I love the Predator movies. You know, Predator obviously is the best. Predator 2, some people don't like. I think that's a good movie.
It's an okay movie.
You know, Predators was actually decent, but the Predator, I was expecting a lot more, especially coming from Shane Black, who, you know, was actually in the first Predator.
Yeah.
Yep. Just too much CG, not a very good story, not the best acting.
Yep.
There were some great one-liners.
We had some...
There were a couple good one-liners.
I said it last time we kind of talked about it, but it had one of those Kong Skull Island one-liners where it killed the entire theater.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
But
That is true.
That,
That is true. Okay, my number 2 movie is one that was on Zach's list earlier. Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. Yeah. This is another one I really wanted to like. It looked really cool. I thought Johnny Depp in the trailers had like a good look going. I thought this, you know, I was curious to find out the backstory of Grindelwald, but they just totally blew it. This movie was very slow, very boring. Just I found myself looking at my watch, wondering when it was going to get over.
Yep.
I will say the last part was kind of cool when they were like fighting in that like auditorium area and there was like the blue ring of magic. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But until you get to that part, you have to sit through a lot of crap.
Yeah, you do.
So it's one where it had huge potential and I was excited to see it, but I think they dropped the ball with it.
Yeah.
All right, John.
Missed opportunity.
You're going to lead us off from number 1,
It's your
buddy?
time because me and Matt know that our top number 1 pick is the same.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
John's
Number one most disappointing movie of 2018. It's been said already. Jurassic Park: Fallen Kingdom. And this kingdom has indeed fallen. I really wanted to see this. I was really excited. I love Jurassic World. It was the best sequel, in my opinion, since the original one.
Oh yeah.
It was awesome. So I had high hopes for Fallen Kingdom, but I was so let down. It was just, the story was incoherent.
Bad.
The editing was not good. The pacing of the movie was all over the place.
It was just bad.
It was really bad.
There it is.
Yep.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, me and Matt's number one are the same because I know him very well. So I'm gonna go ahead and guess which one it is because of how bad this movie was when we saw it in the theater. And I'm gonna guess that for me because I know what my number one is. It's The Strangers Prey at Night. Is it right? God, we hated this movie so much.
I was so angry after this that I filmed with my phone
On the way home, you guys didn't see it.
I had to vent. I got so angry.
So bad.
I was cursing a lot. I was an angry boy.
It was terrible.
It will never be released because I was very, very mad.
It is by far the worst movie of the year. Hands
easily.
down. The story is stupid. Let me tell you, if you haven't seen it, I'm going to save you a trip. And I'm going to save you a couple dollars at Redbox to see it. Here's how it works. Family goes on vacation to a home that they have no idea where it is, but it's a family home in the family, so they get the keys.
I don't think it was vacation. I think they were moving there.
Was it?
Yeah, I think they
Okay,
moved
they might
there.
have been moving there.
They moved to a trailer park.
Yeah. So they go there, and the entire place is deserted. Number one thing. Why is it deserted? The question is never asked. Number two. When the killers show up, because they show up like the original, so that gave me hope when the first person showed up. I was like, okay, movie's about to start getting good. Nope. They make the dumbest decisions I've ever seen in a movie. Now, Now, it's so
you
bad.
hate it so much you can't even speak
It's
clearly.
so bad. Let me put it to you like
I
this.
have no words.
There is a Geico commercial, if you've gone to the theater in the last 6 months, that have a group of people running in a horror movie situation. They go, why don't we get in the running car? No, let's hide behind the chainsaw. There is
that's
that
basically
kind of
what
moment in this movie. That there is a running vehicle.
But
They're all together.
They hide behind a chainsaw instead.
And they go,
Not
no,
the chainsaws, they just
let's not go into the running car that they watched all three killers get out of. There's nobody in the car. They know.
No, that'd be too easy.
And they go, hey, let's go into the creepy woods that everybody said not to go into.
I don't even want to talk about this movie anymore.
What the hell?
I'm just so upset.
Anyway,
Let me-
that's why.
Were you praying for that movie to end?
I was praying to God that somebody... I was praying the real strangers were going to walk in and stab me to make me stop watching this piece of garbage.
And it's only 85 minutes long. It's not even a full hour and a half. What?
It's
I
so
wanted to
bad.
walk out.
Anyway,
Yeah,
What
that's
more
it.
should be said?
that wraps it up. That is the worst movies of 2018, guys. We love you. We are so happy to be back, and we hope you enjoyed this new set. We love it. We are excited, and we can't wait to get this thing rolling. We can't wait for this year to start, and God knows we're going to have a 2019 horrible list.
Do we have to?
We do. Anyway, thank you guys, as always, for watching. We love you. Matt, send them home.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye. Bye. Do cover it all the way.